What's up, guys? So today we will be finding my pull-up max, my weighted pull-up max. I'll be using my dip belt that's right there. Let's go ahead and get into it. I just did a couple warm-up reps, so we can start off with the first piece of weight. So we're going to be starting with 15 pounds. 15 pounds sounds about right. I'm starting with 15 pounds for my pull-up because I know my pull-up or my weighted pull-up will be the lowest amount of weight I do across these three lifts. I've already done my dip max and my chin-up max. So if you haven't already watched those, they will be linked down in the description, and one will be at the end of this video. So go check those out. But yeah, so I'm going to do probably 1 to 2 reps here. We'll see how they move. So let's go. That moved decently quick. I'm happy about that. I didn't expect it to move that quick. Alright, so whenever you are maxing out an exercise, you really want to take rest seriously in between your sets, because if you don't, then you won't be able to perform at your maximum come your heaviest set you can possibly do. You will probably fail that due to not recovering enough. So I usually take 3 minutes in between my lighter sets and 5 minutes in between my heavy sets. So once it starts getting heavy, just switch into 5 minutes. You'll feel fantastic after that. But that's just a little tip of advice from me. I've been lifting for, let's say, like 5 years. So I know a bit about it. In high school, I maxed out a lot, so I really know how to do that. And then I really dug deep into it by researching it. So yeah, and the last 2 max outs that I've already done, it felt great by that technique. So that is the best technique for me, and probably for really anyone, because you really need to really focus on your rest while maxing out, because you're maxing out maximal strength. Okay, so based on how the last one moved, I'm just making a 10-pound jump. I'll make 10-pound jumps from here on out. So this set will be with 25 pounds. So let's go ahead and get it. Whew, that moved really, really fast. Really fast. That really surprised me there. That moved faster than 15 pounds. If I can pull anything over 70 pounds, 70 pounds and up, I will be ecstatic, because that is just crazy to think about. 70 pounds is a 45 and a 25. I maxed out on my chin-ups above that. So if I can max out 70 pounds or more, then that will be crazy. And it would be even crazier if I could beat my chin-up max, but I don't think that's happening because I'm pretty strong in chin-ups. Okay, so we're moving up to 35 pounds, and my goal is to really just move this as fast as possible and try and beat the speed of my rep with 25 pounds. So let's go ahead and get this 35-pound rep out the way. That moved really, really fast. I'm really surprising myself with this. If you are wanting to learn how to really build strength in calisthenics over weighted dips, weighted chin-ups, weighted pull-ups, then you will want to definitely follow my strength series. The one that you are on right now is a part of it, but the strength series is building strength, and it's really just a preview of my strength program that I am making and will provide to y'all. And yeah, so the strength program is really just my training, and I will be the proof of that it works. And yeah, so if y'all are wanting to build strength in the weighted dips, the weighted pull up, and the weighted chin up, and also get stronger in every other part of calisthenics, then definitely subscribe and go leave a follow to my Instagram, which will be linked down in the description down below. Okay, so I'm on to 45 plates, or 45 pounds, or one plate. So I'm surprising myself with this. So let's see how this weight moves. So 45 pounds, here we go. Whoa, that's moving. That is moving. Okay, so since that weight's moving so fast, I'm going to make a 15-pound jump so we aren't here all day. So I'm going to make a 15-pound jump from 45 pounds. So we'll be at 60 pounds next set. And the reason why I'm maxing out is because of whenever you start a new strength program, you want to know how much you gained and where you're starting from. Because in most strength programs, you use percentages. You'll use percentages somewhat on here. I'll let you decide. But, well, hold that thought. I don't know exactly yet. I'll have to think more into it. This is just the very beginning of week 2 that I'm doing this on, because I didn't get my weight belt until after I started the strength program. But the workout that I'll be doing after this is week 2's strength, is the workout from week 2 on the strength program. So the best thing to do whenever you're starting a program is to max out at the beginning, then max out at the end. You know where you start and where you ended. And also, you can know how much weight you added onto your lifts. And that's also why I'm doing that, so that I can show y'all that I added, per se, like 20 pounds onto my weighted dip across the 10-week period. And yeah, so that's like seeable proof that this actually works. Okay, so 60 pounds right here. Let's get it. We've made a 15-pound jump because the weight was moving so fast. But let's go and let's see if this weight moves fast, or if this is where we start going to the 5-minute mark with the rest. That still moved, but it's definitely getting heavier, so we're going to go to 5 minutes for the rest. Okay, so 5 minutes is up, and we are on to 70 pounds. And yes, this is the weight that I said if I hit this or anything above it, I'll be very ecstatic. So let's see how this moves, because this is only a 10-pound jump from what we just did. So I'm hoping we get this. So let's go. Let's go. We got it. We're moving on. 10 pounds more. Let's go. Let's go, bro. We hit 70 pounds, but now we're on to 80 pounds. Bigger and better things. Let's go. Let's move this. 80 pounds right here. If I get this, this is just a cherry on top to everything. So let's go. And don't worry about my chin getting over the bar. I am very harsh on myself with that. So you don't really have to worry about me cheating the rep, because if I think my chin is over the bar, then it is over the bar. And if it comes to like right there, I'm not going to say yes, because my chin is right here, my eyes are up here. So I need my eyes to be up above this thing right here, so to count it. But yeah, so let's get this. 80 pounds. Let's go. Whew. We got it. I'll say that's my max because I did have to kip at the end. So I'll count it because that was just really my extra oomph. I got it up there. That was just to get my chin over the bar, like to where I think it should be. So yeah, but 80 pounds, I am good with that. I am really, really good with that. So we will now give myself 3 minutes until we start the workout. But yeah, it really surprised me that I would get 80 pounds for my pull-up max. If you told me that I would get 80 pounds for a pull-up max when I haven't been doing weighted pull-ups, then I would have said that you're lying. But we got it. We got it. So let's go. So we will be above 80 pounds come the end of this strength program, and likely, probably closer to 100 pounds for a weighted pull-up, or even more is what my hope is. So yeah, and if you haven't watched my other 2 max out videos, then go watch them. Please go watch them. They are down in the description, so please watch them. I'll just finish up this workout for y'all with with my weighted pull-up sets. Okay, let's get this first set of weighted pull-ups. I'm so hyped that I got 80 pounds for my weighted pull-up max. That is absolutely insane. But let's get this. We're going with 20 pounds here. We're rocking and rolling with 20 pounds. So let's go. We got those reps. Let's go. I might go down to 15 pounds, but we'll see. I'll see how I feel for the next set. I already have the biggest lat pump that I've had by just doing pull-ups. And it's just off of maxing out pull-ups, just doing one set of 8. That is crazy. But if you want to increase your pull-ups, chin-ups, dips, I so recommend just do the exercise. Just do the exercise. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. So, and the stronger you will get at it as well, because you're training the movement. Because the thing is, it's just like with planche. If you're strong enough for a planche, but you don't know, you haven't trained it before, you aren't just going to be able to hop right into a planche because you haven't trained the planche movement patterns before, or the static hold pattern or whatever. Can't say movement pattern, but you get what I'm saying. You can't just hop right into it just out of the blue and expect to do it just because you're strong. And it's the same thing with the muscle up. Because if you're strong enough to do a pull up, but you haven't trained the muscle up movement pattern, you won't be able to get it, because it's not just like a normal pull up. It's you have to go around the bar. And I haven't trained for a pull up because I can't get over the bar here because of these racks. But if they weren't there, I would train for a pull up. But yeah, you just got to train the movement. The more you train the movement, the better you will get at it. We'll stick with 20 pounds for this set. We'll stick with 20 pounds. Let's push myself. Let's push myself pretty hard here. So I'm really going for 8. I will probably have to lower the weight after this set, but lowering the weight on your last set, it's fine, especially if you push yourself really far on those first 2 sets. So definitely don't worry about dropping the weight if you have to. Ooh. I wanted to push myself hard. I definitely did. Whew. Yeah, we'll definitely lower the weight to 15 this next set. Okay, so funny story is I just did the last set of pull-ups and I just forgot to turn my camera back on. So yeah, but I'll let y'all know what I did. I stuck with the 20 pounds and I did it till failure. I got like 7.5 reps with that 20 pounds. And then I did a drop set where I dropped all the weight off and then just did body weight. Then they were harder than I thought they were, but I got 3, and that last one was with a kip. So yeah, and now I have a huge back pump. I'm so pumped right now. But whew. But yeah, I can't believe that I forgot to turn the camera on. But yeah, but if y'all like training, strength training for calisthenics, or if you just like calisthenics in general, definitely smash that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date with my content and follow my journey along while also learning cool stuff about calisthenics. So yeah, and if you want to find more educational content, you can also go to my Instagram. It's linked in the description. But if you are wanting to watch something next, definitely watch this video right here. It is my chin up max. I was referring to it in the video today, so I figured I would just link that up here. But I'm glad y'all watched till the end, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. God bless you.